Hey guys, so real quick, sorry about my appearance, I just washed my hair. Let's talk about responding versus reacting really quick because this is really important stuff. This is a huge life skill that I wish I had learned early on in my journey in my life, and I didn't, but I know it now, so that's okay. Why do we react to people? We react because we are angry, right? We're upset. Why are we upset? We could be upset because we're disappointed. We could be disappointed because we are realizing who someone actually is, right? I didn't think you were this person, but you are this person, and now I feel a sense of disappointment, which causes me sadness, which I then show by expressing anger, right? Because really what anger is just a feeling of sadness, right? Or a feeling of disappointment. I could be reacting because I want you to agree with me, right? So now my ego's involved. I want you to see my side of the story. I want you to see how unreasonable you are being, and I want to convince you of it. So I'm going to engage with you, and I'm going to get emotionally entangled in this like back and forth conversation that we're having, where it turns into an argument, and then you walk away because you got everything you wanted to do or get off your chest, which was basically to put your negative energy onto me, and because I just took it and ran with it, now I'm angry and you walk away and you feel fine, or you feel like you won or whatever, right? So all reacting is, when you react to someone, what you're actually doing is technically you're responding to someone from their own emotional state. Meaning everyone is operating from emotional wounds, right? Everyone's operating from insecurities. Everyone's operating from the things that they're vulnerable to, etc. Most people live a very unconscious life, and we all have stuff, but the people that are really, really healthy are the people that know their stuff, right? They know where their wounds are. They know what's going on inside of them. They know their triggers, all of that kind of stuff, and they don't put it on anyone else. And if they do put it on them for a second, they immediately, after the fact, will very much own it, apologize for it, and try to continue to work on it. Most people don't live like that. So because most people don't live like that, you're going to meet people from time to time that aren't going to own their stuff, right? Or again, they're going to want to dump all of their baggage, all of their insecurities, where they're living, how miserable they are, how toxic and unhealthy they are. They're going to want to unload that onto you by behaving in a certain way, right? Whether it's being unreasonable, whether it's being selfish, whether it's being narcissistic, etc. And because people tend to take these things so personally, as if they're, purposely trying to hurt me. Even if someone literally is lashing out at you, it has nothing to do with you. So a healthy, conscious person, where they're able to respond, is where they can take a step back, see the situation for what it is, see the person for who they are, see where, wow, you got some baggage, you got some stuff, and it's just spewing out into this conversation right now. Be able to take a step back and see a situation for what it is and not emotionally engage in that situation. Meaning you're not going to go down on the floor and start having a hissy fit with a toddler that's throwing a hissy fit, right? You're not going to engage with that kind of behavior because number one, it's not going to do you any good. And number two, it's going to negatively affect you. So for me, when I realized anytime someone was trying to kind of bring me down by throwing some stuff at me that was like ridiculous, or when I started to feel, okay, I'm starting to get angry, I'm starting to get like really ticked off, that was a sign of like, okay, so I got to be able to take a step back, see the situation for what it is, and respond to the situation and not react to it. Now, that takes a lot of work if you've never done this, but the more you do it, especially with certain people, then the easier it just gets. So that's why I always say, keep doing this work, learn who are the people in your life that are your triggers, right? Who are the people that really know how to get under your skin, and what do they do to get under your skin? That's another thing. Once you kind of know that, then maybe not every single time you go toe-to-toe with this person, they're going to be abusive, they're going to be selfish, they're going to be narcissistic, they're going to be difficult or unreasonable, but when they are that way, you'll immediately be able to go, okay, red flag, here we go. Now I got to tend to stuff that's going on inside of me and learn how to respond to this person. Now, responding does not mean not saying anything. Responding means being able to communicate your standards, your boundaries. You are not allowed to speak to me in this way, and I'm disengaging now and When you can calm down and talk to me with respect, we can engage again in this conversation. These are ways that you can respond in a healthy way. But that takes an incredible amount of really and truly releasing of your ego and slowing yourself down in order to communicate things slowly and in a healthy way, so you're not triggered to want to just like, oh my God, here we go. I'm just going to go, I'm just going to start texting this person, or I'm just going to start like yelling and getting angry when they're in front of me. None of that stuff happens because you immediately disengage with someone that you feel is disrespecting you. So that is my message. That is my practice that I want you guys to start doing every single day, because really and truly it's just for your benefit and no one else's.